Hello, business community. Yes, artificial intelligence is definitely a topic for the future growth period. So let's start. Train artificial intelligence on your own data. Why is this so important? If you have the option to train an AI system independently what it is on your particular business data, and you have the data in a machine learning compatible data format. Let's say if it's cloud-based, it's Parquet-based, or it's in a Delta Lake, you can save significantly your costs for the AI implementation of artificial intelligence in your business processes. Because at first you have the data and you have data that are so specific for your business that a rather small amount of data will be sufficient for you. Well, let me explain this maybe in a little bit more detail. Because you own the data, you own your own data, your business data, only your business consultant and unfortunately other data brokers globally know the exact value of your business data. Believe me. If you're a small and medium enterprise, you don't know what your data are worth. And I really mean this. With your real business data, any global data broker can build an AI system on your real data and sell this complete system. So this means the data itself and the trained or several trained artificial intelligence system to sector-specific industry at a high profit. Of course, everything will be anonymous. Everything will be transferred in an anonymous mode. But who cares if an AI coder, encoder, decoder has access to a trained model where the success model is extracted, where the formula is extracted, where your recipe of success has been extracted on a pattern level. And I don't care what pattern it is. It could be a financial pattern, it could be a technological pattern, a process pattern, a decision-driven pattern, whatever there is to discover. If you have a sector-specific industrial data set where an AI has been trained on this AI has value. Even the data alone are valuable. Please keep this in mind. Just to show you that you have an idea what I mean with data, here I have a very famous typical training data set. So just the data. And we have about 800 gigabyte of diverse open source language modeling dataset. And this dataset, it consists of 22 smaller datasets because we don't have a homogeneous dataset of 1 terabyte that is high quality. So we are missing high quality datasets because they have to have a specific quality, they have to have a specific format. Now, it's no problem to convert CSV or text files into specific cloud-based data formats, but the quality is the aspect that is so important. And with this pile, let me show you what data you have in this data set. For example, in the pile, this almost 1 terabyte, a set, you have Enron emails. Now, if Enron emails are not particularly of importance for your business, you might ask, why do I have to train this on Enron? You have the European Parliament communication. You have from the open access free law. You have Ubuntu. The dataset on Ubuntu. You might ask, why? You have the US Patent Office. You have a medical database. You have Hacker News. Why? Because the data are freely available. So people just collect the data they can get, So this shows you to get a huge amount of data because you want to train this monster large language model, for example, on them, and you want to train them for every possible idea. You take, for example, in total there are 22 sub data sets, but Honestly, who cares about Enron mails? Who cares about Ubuntu if you're in a completely different industrial sector? Okay, your system has been trained on Enron emails. But if it's not so important, think about it and maybe train your AI on your personal, not the personal, on your company specific, on your business data. But you have to have a lot of business data. And if you buy some additional data, I will show you in my next video, take care that you buy the data that are relevant for you, for your business, for your data set, for your AI, that you train the AI on this particular data set. And if you want to have a feeling, there's a short video where I show you about data science, the data analyst, the data scientist, the data engineering task that you have to perform. And there's a very beautiful self-learning course if you want. If you want to have a deep dive, a little bit of a deep dive in this, there's a lot of resources that will provide you with further information. So I say thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and prepare your business for artificial intelligence.